Hi, and welcome back. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Today what we're going to be working on is keywords and your job search. Those keywords in your resume are vital for you in hopefully obtaining the job that you truly want. What I have listed up here: assemble, install, repair, design, convert. Anybody know what type of job these might pertain to? Sarah, do you have any idea what these might pertain to?
Computer science jobs?
Excellent. All right, they are. These are keywords that were pulled from a job description for an IT specialist. All right, let's go over exactly what we're going to be reviewing today. First, we're going to talk about why keywords are an important element in your resume. Second, how and why should you utilize a word cloud program? What's that going to do for you? We're going to look at a sample, and then you're going to be tasked with finding a job that's listed on one of the online job boards. I'm going to give you some links to do that. And then you're going to actually upload your resume, put it into a word cloud, and then you're going to take the job that you found and upload that, and then you're going to do a compare and contrast of those two word clouds. All right, moving along. So what are they actually searching for when they're using these applicant tracking systems? Back to you, Sarah. Do you know what an applicant tracking system is?
Is that a system that employers use to see who's applied for a job?
Yes. So we have so many people applying for many jobs now, and it has just become very cumbersome in a lot of our HR departments. So what many of these companies are doing, small and large, is they're using these applicant tracking systems to actually match up your resume with the jobs that they've listed to make sure those keywords are showing, so they get the applicants in those face-to-face interviews that match the actual job. So they are looking for the technical expertise, management skills, industry know-how, work history. That's the first things that they're searching for. All right, moving along. Once the search engine is given a list of keywords, that's where the magic happens in applicant tracking world. That's when your resumes go into this big database, and then it's counting keywords and it's ranking them. So that's why it's so important that you have those words that are going to exactly match what they're looking for. And that's why one of the tools that we're going to be working with today is going to assist you in assuring that that can happen. So how are those determined? Well, by the recruiters, the hiring managers, in the HR department. They're basing those keywords on the job requirements. So again, truly evaluating those job requirements, the words that are listed in the duties, the responsibilities, the qualifications, all those areas we need to make sure those are covered. So I've listed 4 different online job boards. Of course, there are so many different ones out there. These are 4 that I found are great ways to find listings. For today's example, I'm actually going out to Indeed.com to find a position. Before we do that, I want to talk about the word cloud resources. So there's many different programs out there that will allow you to design a word cloud. They're generators. This is a sample one right here. This is the one that we're going to be using today. It's jasondavies.com. It's a free generator. Simply highlight in this text box here. You're going to do a Control-A to capture all the text, delete it so you have an empty box. Once you have your empty box, then you're going to need to go to your own resume. So if we go to the next slide, and I appreciate my TA Helen today is helping me with our PowerPoint. So this is a sample resume. This is Joe's student. He's an IT student. So you would upload your resume. It needs to be in a doc form, not a PDF, preferably. You're going to highlight your entire resume. You can do a Control-A again. And then you're going to go back into that word generator, word cloud generator, into that text box that I just showed you, and you're going to paste it. So any questions right now of what those steps are to do that? Yes, Sarah.
So Control A selects all the text and then we just right click to copy.
So then you're gonna do a Control C, all right, and then you can do a Control V. Now these are shortcuts, all right. You can also right click on your computer and you will get the drop down menu, but thank you for pointing that out. So this is just a shortcut way to collect all that data, copy it, and then Control V will allow you to paste it back in that box. All right. So now let's go to Indeed.com is the online job board that I used today. And this is the job that I found. It's for an IT support specialist. They're listing it as help desk. And it's going to give us the duties, the qualifications, the attributes. You want to make sure that you capture all this information for your word cloud. So you're going to go back in, you're going to copy all of it, and then you're going to paste it in that box just like I showed you. And this is what came out of it. So it's a great visual of what those keywords that that particular company is looking for in that help desk position. You can see they're looking for someone that has Microsoft skills, technology, able to work remote. They know how to come up with solutions, troubleshoot. They're established. So you want to make sure Joe student or you are going to match those same keywords that are popping. So let's go look at what Joe's looks like. Okay. If we just simply looked at Joe's, what do you think, Sarah? Do you think that it's showing that he would be a good match for a help desk position?
I'm not, I think so. It seems his is more specific though.
So I see some things. He's got PC support, expertise, software. I'm not seeing Microsoft anywhere. I don't see remote. I see repair. Petaluma's popping way too big, but that's because because he grabbed all his positions were listed in Petaluma. So probably want to maybe not include Petaluma when he grabs his text next time. So you want to think about that, unless they're looking for someone particularly in that area. Again, so can we go back? Thank you, Helen. So Windows, I see is important. Management, customer. Again, you want to make sure, so he may have that same skill set that they're looking for. He's just not presenting and displaying those keywords in his resume so that there's a good match. So now I want to just make sure that we're all on the same page here. Do you know what your task is at this point?
I think so. I'm gonna copy my resume in and get the word cloud. And then I'm gonna go to one of the job boards, look for a job, and then copy and paste the job board description into the word cloud to get the word cloud for that.
Excellent. And then I'd like you to do a comparison between the two. And then I'd like you, for your assignment, you're going to write a short paragraph to me and submit that to me online of how your two clouds compared, and if you had to make any adjustments or if you had a good match. And I'd like to know your largest words. I'd like you to write those out in that paragraph. You can bullet point those, that would be fine too. Just so you have that for a reference point for later.
Do you want a screenshot of the word clouds that we get?
Yes, I do. Thank you. That would be great. So we're going to go ahead and do a screenshot of what your actual word clouds, both of them, look like. You're going to write a short paragraph of what you're going to compare and contrast, and if you needed to go in and add any keywords or if you were a good match. All right. Great job. Let's get to work.